Welcome back, everybody. How are we doing? It is, what day it is? Oh, it's finally June. Our stuff finally arrived, so it's time to organize it. Today we are starting with our bedroom. If you saw my previous blog, you know that we've been waiting for our stuff to come in basically for over a month, but we finally got it, and now it's my job to organize it, because honestly I don't want the husband no, they don't have the same vision as we do. Today we're tackling the bedroom. We only have 2.5 hours because I have to leave soon. It's not that bad, so hopefully we can tackle. I think we can. I believe in me. I believe. Anyways, and while we're doing this, I'm also going to be answering some of your questions that you so kindly submitted through Instagram or DMs that I just recently gotten. We're going to do it all together. Let me show you where we're starting first. Okay. This is what we got. We got the bed, we got the nightstands, this whole thing. I don't even know what's happening. This fridge has to go out, and then boxes, chairs need to be figured out. Oh, and the TV needs to go somewhere over there. I think the fridge is the easiest thing. We know where we want it. And then after that, I can answer your first question. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Fridge out of the room. Done. I'm gonna take the time now to answer some of your questions. I have them written down on my iPad, and I was able to kind of divide them between topics. So these first few questions are actually gonna be about my ACL injury and recovery. First question: how long did it take you to walk again after surgery? Honestly, it was pretty quick. If you ask my doctor, I wasn't supposed to be stepping for about, I want to say 2 months. But I want to say by the first month, I was kind of already stepping around, allegedly. Because it was both ACL and meniscus, it needed a little bit more time to heal. If we're talking with physical therapy, I want to say after that first month, I was at least stepping easily with my brace on. It truly depends on your injury and also your fitness level. I think being a dancer helped with muscle recovery just because, again, I'm used to moving certain muscles in different ways. What was the hardest part of your ACL/meniscus recovery? I would say the pain, but honestly, that's not true. I think mentally it was very hard. Staying focused was hard. Making sure I wasn't being negative about life because it was really hard. But fortunately, I had a support system around me. I went into therapy right before my surgery because I knew it was going to be a tough journey to go through. The hardest part, I think, it was just being positive, not getting in the headspace of am I gonna be able to dance again? Am I gonna be able to walk again? Next question: are you back to training like before? No. And it's a good thing, because on one side, having one leg that's slightly weaker than the other, you have to train differently. I think I'm training slightly smarter. The hard work, I can do it at the gym. I did it in physical therapy. I think I'm training smarter, especially because of the physical therapy. They taught me a lot, not only about preventing injury, but also how muscles work. As a dancer, they tell you oh, you should learn different styles, but they don't tell you to go to the gym and strengthen, No, I'm not training the same way because I think I'm training much better. On this next contract, my focus is going back to dance. And again, just continuing my recovery slowly, because it is an ongoing recovery. It's not just they tell you you're good and you're good. I feel like I'm having to work on it every day, and that's okay. I'm trying not to rush it. I'm just trying to like go with the flow. 2 more questions on this topic and then we're good. Did you ever feel like giving up during your recovery? Oh, yeah. And how did you stay motivated? Having the support system was very important. My physical therapy team was very, very helpful. I had my days, I had my bad days where I would cry everywhere, where I thought this is not getting any easier, this is not going anywhere. And they really did their part to make me believe in myself. I think also making plans for the future was very important. I know my goals, you know, reminding myself of why I'm going through it was very important. What's the end goal here? That helped me stay motivated. Also watching a lot of cruise ship vlogs, a lot of theater vlogs. Like seeing other people succeed helps me motivate myself. I'm proud that we're here. And I have literally a little bit over a month before I go to my next contract, and that wouldn't have happened if I gave up. So I'm happy. Gosh. Ugh. Anyways, that was the first batch of questions. Let's go into the room, keep going a little bit, and then I can answer a few more. I think I mentioned it earlier, but the TV, I wanted to go on this wall. My mom is gonna get me a table to put the TV on, as she has upstairs, but we can't get it today, which is fine. We're just gonna put the TV over here for now. Then these chairs just have to come out of here somewhere, either in the middle or I don't know. And then those 2 boxes are like miscellaneous things that again, just gotta get out of there. Okay, I'm making the executive decision to put TV on top of these bins that are literally like just full of random stuff. I'm gonna do this for now, and then when we get the table that we need for the TV, we'll just do that. But for now, I can use this and it's not cluttering the space. No, I will not be taking this and breaking it out. I'm hopeful. I think this will look kind of cute. Okay, that's actually not that bad. It works for now, I think. Okay. Now for these chairs, I mean, I guess I'll just put them angled to the TV. My mom gave me this chair, so I'm very grateful for her. I think one of these is gonna have to go in the other room eventually when we do tackle that room. But for now, let's just put it in here. We'll find out in a minute what's in this box. We also just got this. I have to connect this, and then I also have to connect my Apple TV. I guess I'll do that real quick so that I can start loading up. And then I'm gonna answer the next batch. Okay, it works. I mean, I don't know. I need the controller to make it work, but at least it's on. Oh my god. I really need to hurry up, but I have to take a second and answer the next batch of questions so y'all don't come at me. These are specifically about my move to Puerto Rico. First things first, I want to say that I'm very grateful for how positive everybody has been. I know it was like a very out of the blue decision that we really didn't communicate, that y'all are able to move past that and see how this is really just a positive step and support me through this journey. So thank you. The first question is, why did you decide to move to Puerto Rico? Very much what I said in the announcement video. We're not really getting any younger, and living in Florida is not my dream. I'm coming back home, saving a little bit of money, still doing theater work and cruise ship work. And then ultimately our goal is to move to New York fully full time. Not going back and forth, not just subletting for auditions, no, full time. Next question. This question is very interesting and I've been thinking about it a lot. What's been the biggest change in Puerto Rico from before you moved out? I want to say it's kind of funny, but I think after Hurricane Maria and the pandemic, there's been this like boom of tourism in Puerto Rico, even though people used to visit a lot. But with cruise ships also coming in and TikTok is also a big thing, the propaganda for people to come to Puerto Rico is a lot. And so of lately, since moving really, I've seen a lot of immigration, not only the United States, but really like from a lot of places. It's always been a thing, but not as big as it is right now, which can be a good and a bad thing. I'm not criticizing it. With the tourism aspect of it all, I've also seen a growth in businesses. This idea of having something to do in Puerto Rico, that when you come visit to a place, like, oh, you go to TikTok and see what's up. I think that's interesting, that it's super big now, and there's always a new place to discover. As much as I want to say that I miss Puerto Rico, there's things I obviously didn't miss. I didn't miss how hot it is, like the random sweats, but I still love my island no matter what. And there's so much that I have yet to explore. Hopefully in these few weeks I can do a little bit more exploring. I can show you before I go on my contract. And I also encourage you, if you've never visited, or if you have, or if you live here, just go explore, because there's so much. Has your daily routine changed since the move? My first video here really explains how I've been trying to change a little bit of my daily routines. But for the most part, I wake up at 6 a.m. every morning. If I need the car, I need to drive my mom to work, and then I have to keep it, right? But also, it just makes the day more productive. In general, I think the way that I'm eating is a lot cleaner. Not only because I have goals to lose weight, but also food here is a lot cleaner. I'm living with my family, so like we tend to cook a lot at home. Back in Florida, it was just harder to cook sometimes. And here, like, my mom makes it a big deal to try and cook as much as we can. Those things have obviously changed for the better. This is such a random thing, but walking the dog, like here, Layla gets to roam around and just do whatever. In a one-bedroom apartment back in Florida, like, she didn't do much. So, like, I think she's a lot happier, I'm not gonna lie. She also has Milo as her buddy. I won't speak for Betsy, but I think being next to family also makes life a lot more exciting and a lot more busier. In terms of daily routines, I think there's just a lot more going on. And it's a good vibe right now. And the last question on this topic, what's your favorite thing about life in Puerto Rico so far? Clearly not the sweats. It's not like I'm going every day, but like having a beach so close nearby. For us, it's like, I want to say like 15, 20 minutes without traffic to go to a beach right now. Back in Orlando, like we never went to the beach. So being able to just have access to that, being able to go to the beach whenever you want. I know it's like stupid, but yeah, I love it. That's my favorite part. Also, I don't want to sound cringe or whatever, but just being around family. I know my energy and my positivity has changed because I'm next to my family and I'm able to hang out with my family as often as I want. What time is it? I literally have less than an hour. And I really have to take care of that. Let's do it, y'all. I think I'm just gonna have to finish this. And after that, I can talk about what you all want to know. My next content. Let's do that. Sadly, I'm not gonna be able to touch these boxes. I wish I had more time, but I'm just gonna have to put them in corners because I just can't. These are mainly photographs that I want to do, like, I want to do the whole wall and decorate it. But again, it's gonna have to happen another day because right now we ain't got time. We just ain't got time. This will also go behind the wall, so let's leave that for another day. Over here, of course. We have an issue here right now. This bed is too far that way, and we need to push it over here. Let me see. I think that's good enough. Somewhere in those boxes we have clean sheets. Unfortunately, it ain't gonna be today. It's starting to look better. I actually underestimated how fast that was gonna be, so I think we can at least try and tackle these beautiful frames. They have this one, which is a map basically of New York City. You can see it's Manhattan, Coney Island, that's where I live at the bottom. And then I also have this family one, which is really cute. A little bit of crazy, a little bit of loud, a whole lot of love. Funny story about these two. We had just moved in together, Betsy and I, and people were moving out and they were donating these. And it was like a little sign. I don't know. I just believe in my signs. I believe that the universe was telling me something. So I took them and they've been with me for about 3 years, going strong. And these command strips have also been loyal to me. So we're gonna see if we can stick them and call it a day. And then I will answer the last few questions that I have. I think this is really good progress and I'm very excited. I can't wait for Betsy to see it when he comes home. Make this the middle. We're getting somewhere, I think. Oh my god. Okay, I'm officially running late. We at least got a lot done and I'm very proud of myself because the room actually looks decent. So the last few questions, and I know you're eager to know. These are very much career questions. Somebody asked how my injury has changed my career goals. I don't think my injury has changed my goals. They have obviously changed the journey. That is, nonetheless. I hate to be the person to put a number on things. Like, oh, by 30, I'm gonna be doing this. I think the one thing that has taught me is that there's no timeline. I just have to live in the life and enjoy the journey. For sure. So with that said, my journey is still gonna lead me to New York. I'm still gonna be on Broadway. I'm gonna do national tours and it's gonna happen. It might have taken me a year to recover from this, but I'm still gonna keep going. Training wise, I have to keep dancing. I have to keep working on my vocals. Like that doesn't stop because I have an injury. My injury, as hard as it wasn't the end of the world. And we're gonna keep going, I promise you. We don't stop here. Next question. Somebody asked me, do you prefer theater versus cruise ship work? What's better? And there's so many pros and cons. My forever love is musical theater. And cruise ship work has musical theater. Like, it's not like I'm not doing that. Obviously, cruise ships pay a lot more. I even heard that Carnival pays more than a lot of equity musical theater ensemble members currently on Broadway. Even though I'm not in it for the money, the money is good. But it's not for the long haul. Cruise ship work is not for the long haul. You're away from family to start. It's honestly a lot of stress being away from family, being in different places. Great for traveling though. I think, again, it just has pros and cons. But my forever love will always be in musical theater. That is my end goal. And also, like, no matter the age, you can do it. There's roles for everybody in theater. And there's no aging in theater. I don't believe in that. So that's my take. Take it how you will. To answer the last question. What ship are you going to on your next contract? Well, funny you should ask. I have officially signed my contract to go around the Gulf of Mexico to port from Texas on, drum roll please, Carnival Breeze.
She's back.
Yep, that's our next contract. I'm going to be leaving next month in July, right after my birthday, to go rehearse 2 new shows and then 1 extra show that's like a tailgate. So 3 new shows technically. And then in August, I'm going to fly all the way to Texas and stay on the Carnival Breeze until February. I'm excited to go back. I'm excited to explore a new place. I've never been to Mexico. Those are mainly the ports for that ship. So like Yucatan, Cancun, I don't know what else is in Mexico. There's so many places in Mexico. So I'm performing 2 shows, 88 Keys and Flick. I've been kind of watching some videos online and honestly, both shows look very, very good. Very different vibes from each other. One of them is classic rock and roll. The other one is movie soundtrack songs. So very cutesy. Very interested in knowing my tracks, but that's for later. For now, we're just so grateful for the journey and I'm so excited to show what I can do because my last contract was cut off short and I know this one's gonna be great. Hopefully I don't leave too early, but it's gonna be great. Now you know. YouTube knows it first. It is out in the air. Thank you so much for everybody that has been watching this journey. I've been officially on YouTube doing the vlogs for what's gonna be a year next month. It's officially the 1-year mark for my YouTube channel. If you've been here since the beginning, you know how stressful this journey has been. But we're finally coming to a close and we're going back on the ship. Thank you for watching. I'm going to close this out here because I really have to go. Hopefully I answer most of your questions. If you have more questions, feel free to drop them down below. But for now, make sure that you're liking and subscribing. I have like 90% of you watching without subscribing, but I'm not gonna get on you just yet. Make sure that you like, make sure that you subscribe, and turn the notification bell so you get my videos right on time. And follow me on Instagram and TikTok because I'm always there. Thank you for watching and I will see you on the next one. Lots of cruise ship content coming your way. I promise.